Welcome to our exploration of the most radioactive place on Earth that you can actually visit, Chernobyl. In this video, we'll take a closer look at the infamous Chernobyl disaster, its haunting landscapes, and the ghost towns of Pripyat and beyond. We'll also delve into the effects of radiation on wildlife, examine the growing trend of tourism in the exclusion zone, and discuss the ethical and psychological implications of venturing into such a historically significant yet dangerous region. Join us as we uncover the mysteries of Chernobyl and contemplate its future in a world still affected by its past. 1. The Chernobyl disaster. A brief overview. The Chernobyl disaster, which happened on April 26, 1986, is considered one of the worst nuclear accidents in history. The explosion occurred at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine due to a flawed reactor design and operator errors during a safety test. This catastrophe released a massive amount of radioactive particles into the atmosphere. Over 100,000 people were evacuated from the surrounding areas, particularly from the city of Pripyat, which has since become a ghost town. The disaster had widespread consequences for both the environment and public health, with thousands of thyroid cancer cases reported in the years following the incident. The event highlighted the potential risks associated with nuclear energy and the need for stringent safety measures. 2. The radioactive landscape. How dangerous is it? The Chernobyl exclusion zone, covering approximately 30 kilometers around the reactor site, was established to limit human exposure to radiation. Within this zone, radiation levels vary significantly, with some areas still highly contaminated while others have seen reduced radiation over time. Visitors to Chernobyl must adhere to strict regulations and are accompanied by licensed guides to ensure safety. While short visits are relatively safe, prolonged exposure to certain hotspots can pose serious health risks. Tourists must understand these potential dangers and follow safety protocols when exploring the haunting landscape. The zone remains a stark reminder of the disaster's lasting impact on the environment. 3. Tourism in the Chernobyl exclusion zone. Chernobyl has evolved from a site of tragedy to a unique tourist destination in recent years. Guided tours allow visitors to explore the haunting remnants of the disaster, including the abandoned city of Pripyat, the reactor itself, and other structures within the exclusion zone. Tour operators provide insights into the disaster's history and ongoing containment efforts. This rise in tourism has sparked renewed interest in the area, with thousands visiting each year to witness the stark contrast between nature reclaiming the land and human civilization's remnants. The experience is both educational and sobering, offering a glimpse into a world altered by nuclear catastrophe. 4. The impact of radiation on wildlife. Interestingly, the Chernobyl exclusion zone has become an unexpected ecological haven for wildlife. With human activity drastically reduced, many species have thrived in the absence of interference. Reports indicate increased populations of wolves, deer, and even rare species like the European bison. Despite this, the long-term effects of radiation on these animals remain a subject of study. Researchers continue to monitor the health and genetic diversity of wildlife in the zone, seeking to understand how they adapt to living in a radioactive environment. The situation presents a unique opportunity to study the resilience of nature in the face of adversity. 5. The ghost towns. Pripyat and beyond. Pripyat, once a bustling city for workers at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, is now a haunting ghost town. The city was evacuated within hours of the disaster, leaving behind a time capsule of Soviet life in the 1980s. Visitors can explore remnants of schools, hospitals, and amusement parks, all frozen in time. Beyond Pripyat, other abandoned settlements like Chernobyl itself and the village of Kopachi offer glimpses into the past. These ghost towns serve as powerful reminders of the disaster's human cost and nature's resilience. Each location tells a story of life interrupted and the enduring impact of Chernobyl. 6. The future of Chernobyl. Can it ever be safe again? Efforts to contain the radiation and mitigate its effects continue, raising questions about Chernobyl's future. The construction of the new safe confinement structure over reactor number 4 is a significant step toward securing the site. This massive steel structure aims to prevent the release of radioactive materials and facilitate the plant's decommissioning. However, experts agree that while some areas may eventually be deemed safe for limited human activity, full reclamation of the exclusion zone is unlikely in the foreseeable future. The ongoing work underscores the complexity of managing nuclear disasters and the challenges of restoring affected areas. 7. The ethical dilemma of visiting Chernobyl. The rise in tourism to Chernobyl raises ethical questions about visiting a site associated with immense human suffering. Some argue that tourism can help raise awareness and educate people about nuclear energy's dangers, while others believe it trivializes the tragedy. Visitors must navigate these ethical considerations, reflecting on their presence's impact in a place with such a painful history. The balance between education and respect for the past is delicate, requiring careful thought and sensitivity from those who choose to visit this unique location. 8. The psychological impact of visiting Chernobyl. For many, visiting Chernobyl can be an emotionally charged experience. The stark reminders of the disaster, coupled with the eerie silence of the abandoned towns, can evoke feelings of sadness, loss, and reflection. Some visitors report unease or anxiety while exploring the area, while others find it deeply moving, prompting them to consider broader themes of humanity, resilience, and the consequences of our actions. The psychological impact of visiting Chernobyl is as varied as the individuals who make the journey, offering a unique perspective on the impact of nuclear disasters. 9. Beyond Chernobyl. Other radioactive sites you can visit. While Chernobyl is the most famous radioactive site, other locations worldwide offer similar experiences. Sites like the Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant in Japan and the Hanford site in the United States provide insights into nuclear energy challenges and accidents' aftermath. Each location has its own story and lessons to impart, making them worthy of exploration for those interested in the complex relationship between humanity and nuclear power. These sites serve as reminders of the potential risks and the importance of safety and responsibility in managing nuclear technology. 10. Conclusion. The Chernobyl experience, a cautionary tale. Chernobyl serves as a cautionary tale about nuclear energy's potential dangers and the importance of safety measures. While the site has become a unique tourist destination, visitors must approach it with respect and awareness of its history. The lessons learned from Chernobyl continue to resonate today, reminding us of the need for vigilance in the face of technological advancements and the responsibility we hold towards future generations. The Chernobyl experience is both a sobering reminder of past mistakes and a testament to nature's resilience in the face of adversity.